I took my flight from Boston to Orlando. I got into Orlando like 10 p.m. I wanted to drive back to Tallahassee where I live because I had work the next day. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to hit the road. Around 2 a.m., front right tire blew out. I was in the middle lane, and I immediately swerved into the kind of back left corner of a semi, and the semi truck didn't even notice. I have no idea. They did not stop. They did nothing. They just continued to drive. And my guess is semi trucks already deal with so many issues and lawsuits that I wouldn't be surprised if he noticed and was just like, let's just act like we didn't notice. But that's whatever.
Just keep driving.
Yeah,
Or
just
they're
keep
gonna
driving.
get to the dock and be like, "What happened here?"
Honestly, from my view, I don't think anything happened to the trailer. It didn't look like anything really touched the trailer. But the entire front right side, the bumper came off, but the right fender specifically, right light, right stadium light kind of just went out and it's all crumpled. Luckily, nothing structural was touched. And,
That's
you know,
good.
I'm going at a steady 75 miles an hour. And it was kind of just a really light Honda bump. That's a reference to something else, but a really light tap. And so it wasn't like a direct hit into something, you know, it was kind of almost a graze, and that just kind of mangled whatever. And for the most part, everything seems to be cosmetic. Thought it was going to be totaled. I was this close.
Good.
I mean, I was on the Model 3 Performance webpage. Was going to buy it. Didn't, because like an hour before I planned to go to the Tesla like service center and kind of maybe do it in person, kind of look through everything before I made a final decision. Geico contacted and said, hey, it's not going to be totaled out. And so, yeah, I'm in the repair phase right now. Hopefully next week
Awesome.
I'll have an update. But yeah, that's really it.
But you're okay. You're fine.
I'm okay.
And you're fine. That's all.
Yeah.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
Rivian did its job and kept the precious cargo safe.
Yeah. My dog, I was with my dog and she did not wake up the entire,
no.
like,
Oh,
I mean, I know she was dead asleep, and I was holding the wheel, and I looked back for a split second while trying to control the vehicle to see if she was okay, and she was still asleep, and I was like, "You have no idea what just happened."